we are going to study the topic linear programming. Linear programming means, what programming means here, planning, and the word linear means all the relation which are used here will be the linear, that is degree 1. So what is the main use of linear programming? If we have to plan for any factory or any type of product, we have to suppose produce in any industry, and say there are some conditions given for 2 machines, product should be given in 2 machines, and the conditions are given for 2 machines, that the number of labors, number of hours in the that's 2 machine, or suppose it is condition, and from this condition how can we produce maximum number of product or we can reduce the cost. This is the main use of linear programming. But before going to the complicated problem, we have to study the concept of linear programming. We have to know the linear programming, concept of linear programming. First of all, we have to know what is the linear, how can we draw the linear inequalities. So x is equal to less than or equal to 2 is a inequality, because its sign is less than or equal to, so it is called the inequality. If we have to draw the portion of x is less than or equal to 2, we have to find the equation corresponding to this inequality. This is x is equal to 2. So we have to draw the line x is equal to 2. So we have to draw x-axis, y-axis, and the line x is equal to 2. So this is the line x is equal to. So x is less than or equal to 2. So this portion x, here it is x is equal to 1. Here it is x is equal to 2. So the portion x is less than 2 is the portion left hand side of the line x is equal to 2. So this is the shaded portion is the inequality for x is less than or equal to 2. Similarly, if we have to draw x is greater than or equal to 1, so we have to draw the x-axis, y-axis, and the line x is equal to 1. Question is like that: find x1 and x2 such that z is equal to 2x1 plus 3x2 is maximum, subject to the condition that x1 plus x2 is less than 40, less than or equal to 40, 2x1 plus x2 less than 60, and x1 x2 greater than 0. So corresponding to this constraint, x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 40, 2x1 plus x2 is equal less than 60, as I told you, we have to consider the equation x1 plus x2 is equal to 40, 2x1 plus x2 is equal to 60. Corresponding to this equation, we had to consider the corresponding to this constraint, we had to form the equation, linear equation, and corresponding to this linear equation, we had to draw the line of the x1 plus x2 is equal to 40. Consider a line, draw a line, xy axis, xy plane, x1 is greater than 0, x2 is greater than 0 means the portion, this is the line x1 and this is the line x2. x1 is greater than 0 means this portion, x2 is greater than 0 means this portion. Now we had to, again as I told you, we have already drawn this line A, B, C. Suppose this point is C and this is D. AC is a line and DB is a line. B is a point of intersection of these two lines. So we have to find the point of intersection, and the point is suppose 0, 20, 20. Coordinate of point B is 20, 20. Now we have to check what is the portion of x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 40. We have to check again, put 0, 0 here. 0, 0 is less than 40. That means this line is x1 plus x2 is equal to 40. This is the line x1 plus x2 is equal to 40, and our inequalities is x1 plus x2 is less than 40, means the portion where 0, 0 lies. So this is the line and the origin lies in this portion. The portion is this one, and x is greater than 0, x1 is greater than 0, x2 is greater than 0. So the portion is this one, this portion. And for this line, 2x1 plus x2 is equal to 6. So this is the line. Again, for this inequalities, if we put 0, 0, so 0, 0 is less than 60 means the portion where is the origin, that means this portion, and the common portion from these two lines is this one is the portion. So the point of intersection of these portion, this is a OABD is a quadrilateral, and this is the closed figure. So the point O is 0, 0, point A is 330, point B is 2020, and point D is 040. So we had to check now where to maximize Z. So we had to put the value of Z, x1 and x2 here, 2x1 plus 3x2. So we had to put x1 is 0, 0 here, so Z we will get 0, 0. So here this 0, 0 point is not possible for Z. The value of x1, x2, 0, 0 should not be there. It is not there. Then we put x1 is equal to 30. So for A, the value of for A 30, 0, the value of Z is 60, and for the point B 20, 20, the value of Z is, we put Z is equal to 2x plus 3x2, 2x1 plus 3x2. So you put 20, 20. So we will get here 40 plus 60, which is equal to 100. And for the point D 0, 40, we are getting the value of Z is equal to 0 plus 120. So Z is maximum for the point 0, 40. So if we put the value of value of x1 is 0 and value of x2 is 40, we will get the Z is maximum. So this is the way to find the x1, x2 where the Z is maximum. To formulate this one, we have to consider table and chair and machine A and B. So we have to formulate in this way. We can formulate in this way. We can consider machine A and B as vertically, and chair and table and chair will consider like that. Chair and table. Machine A and machine B. Okay. So chair requires 2 hours of machine A and 6 hours of machine B. So chair requires 2 hours of machine A and 6 hours of machine B. While a table requires 5 hours of machine A only, 5 hours of machine A only, and 0 hours of machine B. And again here given that the cost of chair be rupees 20, it is suppose cost of chair A is rupees 20 and cost of chair table be rupees 100, and total availability of the machine is, machine A and B are available for 16 hours and 20 hours. Machine A available for 16 hours, machine B available for 20 hours. So it is, we can say, availability of the machine, availability of machine A and B. So availability of machine A and machine B. So we can say here, if suppose number of chairs be X and number of chairs be Y. Suppose production of number of chair be X, production of number of chair be X and table be Y. So we can consider here, so 2x plus 5y. So available here 16. Availability of hours be 16. So 2x plus 5y is less than or equal to 16, while 6x less than or equal to 20. These are the constraint, and cost of one chair be x, so 20x. So profit Z is equal to 20x plus 100y. We have to maximize the profit. We have to maximum gain. We have to get maximum gain. So Z is equal to 20x. If we produce number of chair be x, so the total amount of the chair be 20 into x, and number of profit be 20x, and number of table we produce suppose y, to 100y. So total profit is Z is equal to 20x plus 100y. And these are our constraint: 2x plus 5y less than 60, 6x is less than 20. These three are our constraint, and we have to draw the graph of this one. So in this way we can formulate our question. If question is given, so we can formulate in this way.